thing I do is called a religious accommodation, or the actual term is DOD 1300.17. It's an act that was passed back in 2009 that a lot of people don't know about. Now listen, the way to go about this is, I recommend you do this before you get into the service, but the people that's already in the service and still want a chance to grow their hair, I got y'all, just hold on. So for the people that's just now joining in and all that stuff, bring this up to your recruiter. Say, hey, I have a certain religion, we have certain practices. And if your recruiter try to tell you, oh, that stuff don't exist, like my recruiter did, that's straight bullshit. Tell them it's called a DOD 1300.17, or just simply say religious accommodation. So all you do is, basically, you're gonna tell them your religion. You're gonna tell them the details, specifically what you wanna practice. Do you wanna grow your hair out? Do you want a beard? Do you want to be able to like pray in certain things? This is not just for growing hair. This is to practice any type of belief, anything you want to feel free to do. So once y'all go over that, your recruiter is now going to have you meet a active duty chaplain and all that. So basically you're going to do the exact same thing with the chaplain. You're going to go over what the religion is, exactly what you want to practice. It could be multiple things. Me, I practice my hair and I also practice the beard, because you know, you can't have this. This is all out of regulations, but yeah, you can practice multiple things. So once you do that with the chaplain, it gets sent up to the higher chain of command. Once it's out of you and the chaplain's control, you cannot go back and edit. So make sure you do not mess up. Tell everything you want to be able to practice. Explain in details. Explain why it's important to you. Don't forget anything, because once it's sent off, ain't no going back. I'm telling y'all. Now, for my folks already in the service and all that, it's gonna be a little different and slightly more complicated for y'all, because it was for me and I'm still going through it. So the thing y'all gotta do is, I started mine at AIT, so I started off with a chaplain. But what you do, you tell your head sergeant, hey, I have a religion and it has certain practices and I want to put into action and all that, basically. So boom, now your sergeant's gonna go tell y'all commander. The commander's gonna set up a meeting with you and the chaplain first. Basically go over the same thing that I said with the people that's just getting in. Tell what religion is, put everything in detail, what it is you want to practice, don't forget anything. And then just explain why it's important, what your belief is. Basically, you're gonna give them the rundown of your religion and why you feel the need to want to practice all this stuff. So once you do that, once you're done with the chaplain, then you go talk to the commander. You basically saying everything over, you're giving them like the little details and all that stuff, just to revise and edit the file that you're gonna make to get sent off, just to make sure you ain't miss nothing. Now, once you're done with the commander, what I had to do, I also had to go talk to the command sergeant major of our unit. I don't know if it's like that completely, but that's just what I had to do. So then I went over everything with him. Then I talked to all three of them at one time. We was all in the room, sat down, I explained it. They took pictures of my hair. I had to put it up to like how I'm gonna wear it when it gets super long and all that stuff. It explained to me, yes, I'm gonna keep all this in regulations. Nothing's gonna be out of control. It's not gonna hinder me from basically doing my duty. The only time you should really get denied on this is if it hinders you from completing a mission or hinders you from wearing a uniform or anything. If it doesn't, you won't get denied. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's called a religious accommodation. And if they want the actual term, tell them it's DOD 1300.17. Y'all got this, man. I'm telling y'all, I got y'all with the sauce with the military. Just let me know.